Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you are up to date on all my videos as I post them. Let's get right into it. As you can tell, this video will be about Invisalign from the title. What's been going on. So, believe it or not, I have a new set of trays. Yes. So, 4 weeks ago, I went to see my orthodontist and he finally decided that my trays are not fitting the way they're supposed to and requested for me to get a scan of my teeth, my top and bottom. So 4 weeks ago, I did the scan, and then 2 weeks ago, I went in and got my trays. So it took about 2 weeks for the new sets of trays to come in. I was on the 7th set of tray at the time when I got my scan. So I was on tray 7 of 40. And so now this new set is starting with 1 of 33. So I'm actually on tray 2 of 33. So I just switched them yesterday actually. And yeah. So one thing I actually want to say is that I'm in Canada and I paid $5,800 for my Invisalign package. One thing that kind of has me like thinking is like, okay, I've had to change my trays twice. And so when they do the scan or mold of your teeth and they like go ahead and make the trays, they make them for your entire journey. So they made 40 trays top and bottom. So initially when I started, I had to get my bottom trays refitted because the scan or mold was like incorrect. So they had to do a whole new set of trays then. Then recently I had to do a whole other set of trays. So, I mean, I don't know how much these plastic aligners cost, but was I overquoted to compensate for this? Because I haven't had to spend a penny since I finished paying for my Invisalign because I paid in advance. So I'm just wondering if they give you like a cushion in the price because they anticipate that you may have some, fitting issues and you may have to get some new trays. I mean, what if you go through the whole process and you never have to get a new set of trays, like refitted? Like, was the journey really worth $1,500? I guess I'll never know, but kind of has me thinking anyway. But yeah, so these new trays, they fit amazing. Comparative to what I had before, the trays before were definitely not properly fitted for my teeth. And I would even say like the type of plastic that they use, I don't know if Invisalign changed their product and this is like a more updated version of the plastic they were using before, but I can tell that these ones are smoother. They are lighter. They're not as bulkier as the ones I had before. So I don't know if that was a fitting issue or if it was a product issue, but I can definitely tell the difference between the trays I had before and the way they fit and these trays that I have now. Again, I did get them to put the Maxi Temp in the missing or the gaps in the areas I am in my trays. I was supposed to get a new type of elastic. I don't know if I said in my last video, but I'll link the video somewhere up here so you guys can go and check it out. But I didn't get the new set of elastics because he just wanted to make sure that my trays were fitting properly before kind of introducing something new. So I'm still on the Switzerland strength band, elastic bands for now. One thing that I noticed that was happening, and I obviously have had some shift in my teeth, was that my toothbrush was not getting in between the spaces properly anymore. So I went to see my regular dental hygienist and she had suggested for me to get Proxibrush, which are these tiny like toothbrushes, kind of. I wouldn't say they're toothbrushes, but anyways, they're called go-between cleaners. And let me just show you what they kind of look like. So they're like this, and the handle is like rubber, so you get a good grip on them. And it comes with like a cover, which is for hygienic reasons. And so it looks like this. The bristles are all the way around, and they're like relatively hard. Not as hard as a toothbrush, but they're hard enough that they'll help, like they will get the food and whatever is in between your teeth out. Initially, she suggested for me to get these for the back of my mouth because it was hard to reach, you know, behind the very last tooth. So that's what she suggested them for. But because I know that my toothbrush can't get in between my teeth properly, I'm going to go ahead and use these. So I will let you know how that goes. I think they're going to relatively work the same. Like, it'll do its job. But if they don't work, I'll come back and let you guys know. But so this package cost me, the regular price is $4.87 at Walmart. So you get a pack of, you get a pack of 8, well, with the bonus of 2, for $4.87. But I had a $1 off coupon, so I paid $3.87 for them. But yeah, so I'm using these. This is something new for me. I'm still using my floss. I went and bought a new pack today. Yeah, so that's basically it. I don't have anything else new that I'm using. Again, if you guys are on an Invisalign journey and you have any gadgets or apparatuses or whatever it is that you're using that's helped you along your journey, make it more comfortable, more easy, whatever, please feel free to share in the comments below what you're using, where you got it from, how much it costs, where you are, so we know if it's available in our area or not. But one thing I wanted to share about Invisalign was that it is really a discipline journey to be on. For me, I work a pretty demanding job, and then my at-home life is pretty demanding too. So, you know, I will admit I've already had like regret. I mean, like, for me, you know, it was a big deal because I had to get extractions to get my Invisalign journey started. And, you know, it's not as if I can just kind of like pop the trays out and be like, yeah, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'll have spaces in my mouth. So I have no choice but to continue with orthodontics, whether it be Invisalign or, you know, wire braces. So, you know, it really requires you to be committed to the process. It requires you to have a lot of discipline because you can't just eat whatever you want whenever you want to eat it, because either you're going to be without your trays for too long, or you're just not going to eat, you know. So I'm kind of trying to adjust between those two, you know, mediums. I like to eat what I want to eat, and that's one of the reasons why I chose Invisalign. I wanted the flexibility to eat what I wanted to, and to be able to go see my personal dental hygienist, which I like. But of course, you know, there are some drawbacks with that, because if you're not disciplined, then you lose, you know, the amount of time that you're supposed to be wearing your trays, and then, you know, your teeth are not moving as much as they're supposed to, and your journey's delayed. One thing I will suggest is that you really consider if this journey is for you. You know, are you disciplined enough? You know, is your lifestyle fit for wearing Invisalign? Like, when I leave work at 4:30 and I get home around 6. And from 6 to 9, I'm with my children. You know, so if I decide that I'm not going to wear my Invisalign after maybe my afternoon snack until I get home, I won't get my trays back into my mouth until 9 o'clock when my kids are asleep. So, you know, that's quite a bit of time to not be wearing my Invisalign. And, you know, if I'm at work and I decide to have a snack and I get busy, I won't be wearing my trays from the time I have my snack until I'm able to go and get my teeth brushed and flossed. So, you know, there's some variables to consider when you decide to go on this journey, but it's possible. I'm doing it, you know, and I really want to keep sharing and being transparent about my journey so that I can help you in deciding whether you want to get, you know, Invisalign, or even just to encourage you, like, hey, just keep going. Like, you know, for me, I feel I don't really have a choice, but, you know, if someone else has a choice and they kind of need that encouragement, I'm here. I'm on the journey with you. We can do it. So anyways, thanks for watching another one of my videos. Again, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And share, like this video with anyone you feel may benefit from it. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.